You are the vision board. Today, I want to talk about manifesting big opportunities through your presence. We almost all of us know about vision boards. Maybe you have created one, but have you ever wondered that you are actually the person creating those opportunities on the vision board? So, your presence, the way you carry yourself in the world, is what is creating those opportunities that are on the vision board. So you are the vision board. And this is something I learned about 2 years ago, and it has changed a lot of things in my life. And before I start the video, I also want to share a little story in my own journey. And this happened to me last year. I was invited to speak at a conference, and it was about mindset and confidence. And I was speaking at that conference, and I briefly mentioned that I'm also going to be training as an image consultant. Now I'm qualified, but at that point I was training, and I briefly mentioned that there was someone in the audience probably listening to me very attentively, and they reached out to me after the event and they invited me to speak at LinkedIn about image, office styling, and confidence. And this opportunity came to me out of nowhere. I didn't expect it, but it was very much to do with how I presented myself, how I carried myself at the original conference where I was invited to speak at. And this has led me to making this video because I believe that the way you carry yourself every single day is going to help you reach the dreams and goals that you have. And this is not only about how you look and how you present yourself, it's also about how you're feeling inside of yourself. Because if you're feeling extremely confident, extremely in love with yourself, the more you will radiate that out, and the more you're going to be becoming a match to meeting the right people, the right opportunities coming into your life. Everything is going to align because of how you're feeling. So everything that you're doing externally is again for that feeling of confidence internally. My name is Surbi, and I help women feel confident from the inside and out through image consulting, coaching, and also guidance of how you can dress better and all the things. And what led me to making this video is a little story of my own, my own personal story, but also really understanding the correlation between how we feel, how we present ourselves, and how we can be a match to the dreams and goals that we have. Now let's talk about how can you become the match for all the beautiful things that are in your vision board. And I do invite you now to reflect on this question that I have for you. And the question is, what is the kind of life that you want? Maybe you can just think about a word. For me, I love luxury. I love beautiful things, beautiful places. It's the beauty that I love. And that's one of my values, is appreciation of beauty. And that's why I like to have beautiful clothes, beautiful jewelry, because I love it. So what is the kind of life that you want to live? Is it a life beside the beach? You like more athleisure, you like more peace, you like the colors that are associated with peace? Or do you like, beautiful things, luxury? You like those beautiful, gorgeous things. What is it that you like? What is the kind of life that you want to lead? Once you have that answer, then we can go into how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel every single day when you wake up? And this is not about, okay, I need to wear the most luxurious designer clothes because that's the life that I want. I'm not telling you to go into Chanel and buy the whole store today. No. What I'm actually telling you to do is, okay, if that's the life that you want, can we now get rid of all the things that don't align with that life? Maybe all the things that are stained, that you are not wearing, all the things that look old. Maybe we can get rid of those things and start to take care of the clothes that you have, because that's the life that you want. Or let's start dressing a little bit more elevated so that you feel amazing every single day. What is the life that you want is the first question, so that we can now start becoming a match to the life that we want. And this is so important because let's say you want a life where you can just go anywhere and feel confident and radiant. And this means that you have to put your best foot forward, because when you do that, you're no longer feeling self conscious. I'm able to literally walk into five-star hotels or anywhere I want without feeling the need to dress differently, because I already feel ready to go wherever I want to go. And that's because I'm already choosing to be a match to who I want to be, instead of trying to put a front and trying to dress a certain way to go to certain places. And that's where I invite you to again think about what is the kind of life that I want, and how are you showing up for that life? How are you showing up every single day in that life? When you start to do that, you will realize that you are kind of looking at your life as a 4D vision board instead of something that is just on the board. And I'm going to come to a few steps also, like, style boarding, visualizing, and all the beautiful things. But before that, I really invite you to sit with yourself on this question of what is the kind of life that you want to lead. Because once you have that answer, then we can go into, okay, how are you showing up? So let's say you said, I want a life beside the beach. And that is the kind of life that I want to lead. But right now you're in a 9 to 5 job and you're very busy and you don't have that type of time. What we can do now is to look at your weekends and try to find some spots during the weekends where you can go to beaches and appreciate the houses near the beaches and really visualize yourself living there. And maybe you are buying some cute athleisure, some sets to go and visit these beach places because you want to be a match to that life that you want to live. And this is not about just the look, as I mentioned at the start of the video. It's about how are you showing up for the dream beach life that you want. Maybe that is wearing beautiful dresses, then do that. Maybe it is wearing suits, then do that. How are you showing up for the dream life? This is not about, okay, this is how I should look like because I am going to stay here, but it's about how you want to look like. For me, I know I love beautiful dresses. I know I love fur. I know I love blazers. I know myself, and I choose to show up that way in appropriate situations, but I love it. So, for example, today I know I'm recording a video and I'm going to go outside to meet my friend, and I want to wear my beautiful dress. I'm not going to save it for a special occasion because this is a special occasion. This is my life. And this is what I invite you to do. Instead of saving all of your beautiful outfits for special occasions, now you are taking them out and aligning them to your dream life. If there are outfits that you feel are not serving you, if there are things in your life that are not serving you, you're taking them out, selling them, or getting rid of them. And this is also a very, very important part of manifesting big opportunities through your presence, because you are letting go of all the things that won't align to the opportunities that you want to create for yourself. Another thing that I would like to talk about is visualization. I do get inspired by people because I feel we are here to be inspired and to inspire other people. So, in my own journey of elevating my presence, my image, I have taken inspiration from certain people. For example, Amal Clooney is one. She is my ultimate style icon, and it's not because I want to look like her, but it's because she inspires me. She inspires me to be more creative. She inspires me to be more spontaneous with my look. She inspires me, and I love that. And I love the impact that she's creating with her own work. So I do invite you to now think about who is it that inspires you. And then you're going to go into the visualization bits, where you're going to find images and pictures of this person and create a little board for yourself. And this board is something that I call style board. And I am so excited because I haven't seen anybody else, apart from on Pinterest, I haven't seen anybody else come and create a physical style board. I have done it for myself and it has actually manifested also. So I have it with me right now as I see it, and I will show you a little picture here, and it's of Audrey from Breakfast at Tiffany's. And literally, I had a Breakfast at Tiffany's photo shoot, you know, just after I put this on my board. So it does work and it's so cute. But I do invite you to do this exercise, and if you don't want to do it alone, I am organizing an event in Dublin in person at a beautiful hotel where we are going to get together and do a style board exercise. I'm going to organize canvases, I'm going to organize vintage work magazines where everybody can cut and paste beautiful images of how they want to show up for their dream life. And this is going to be beautiful. And that's why I'm calling it Timeless Beauty, manifesting your style and your dreams through style boarding. If you are interested, the tickets are going to be linked down below in the description as I launch my event now. So if you're interested, I'll be more than happy to have you at my event. Feel free to get the tickets and show up to my event, and also bring out your friends. I can't wait to see you there. And also, make sure to implement and think about the tips that I discussed in this video, because it's not only about the dreams and goals that you have on your board, but it's so much about you. It's so much how you present yourself, how you carry yourself. It changed my life, and I hope that it changes your life too. And until next one, I will see you, and I hope that you got all the beautiful things that you wanted to expect from this video.